Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. Sorry if you hear me breathing kind of heavily or I'm out of breath. I just got out of the shower 10-ish minutes ago, and when I was getting out of the shower, I fell over. I fell backwards onto my floor, and I am hurting, and I'm still trying to catch my breath a little bit. So my apologies if you have to listen to that today. Anyway, it is Thursday, March 12th at 11:16 p.m. EST, and let us officially kick things off. So, last night after the ramble, I was gonna play a game or something, but all I ended up doing was I ended up staying up and watching this video game essay documentary thing on these two video games called Poker Night at the Inventory and Poker Night 2. They are two poker video games made by Telltale, famous for Telltale's The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Tales from Borderlands, Minecraft Story Mode, Guardians of the Galaxy, any of the extra seasons to any of the games I mentioned, Sam & Max. What else did they make? The Expanse, the game for The Expanse, Telltale's Batman, Game of Thrones. They're episodic, choice-based games. So they made these two poker games, 2010 and 2013 or 14. And they're just poker games, but they have the first game had Max from Sam & Max, the Heavy from TF2, Strong Bad from Homestar Runner, and Tycho from the Penny Arcade webcomics. And then the second game had Claptrap from Borderlands, Sam from Sam & Max, Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead, and Brock from the Venture Brothers. They were two very interesting videos as someone who used to play the first game on PC, and they just re-released it, remastered, earlier this week, I think. And then I played the second one on my iPad, which is unfortunately no longer available. I think you can get them both on the Internet Archive, though. Both of the games, the original versions, are completely and utterly delisted and gone, unfortunately. So I stayed up watching those. They're very, very good. I woke up today I woke up multiple times. I didn't get out of bed till about 8:50, and then I was out of here by about 9:05. Still got to class super early, and then I came back here to turn in my project for said class, after class. Unfortunately, though, I had to fix some stuff, so I ended up spending a bunch of time fixing it, and then I had to leave to go back for Earth History. And then while I was waiting to go to Earth History, I was informed that my meeting that I would have had with the internship lady got moved to tomorrow over the phone at 2:45. So I had Earth History. Two of my members of the group were gone, or were out sick, So the two of us that were here, we discussed the presentation. We got the work assigned. We're going to have it done by Monday. We're going to talk about it on Monday. And we're presenting Tuesday. Then I went and got breakfast, aka lunch, because I hadn't eaten at all today. So I had a burger and mozzarella sticks. And I came back here and I finished my one coding project and turned that in. And then I have one more that's due next Sunday. So the plan currently is to work on it tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Actually, I think we'll just work on it Saturday and try to get it all done. Because tomorrow, I don't know what I want to do yet, work-wise. Sunday feel like I want to work on tomorrow and Sunday. Maybe I'll do presentation stuff, but we'll see. Jesus, I'm sorry. My feet are in quite a bit of pain. Of course, you all have heard me in worse states before, so. Let's see. So, I'm blanking. Oh yeah, so I finished my project, and then I wasn't in the mood to go back to campus for dinner, so I had a meal that was in my freezer. And then for once, I was in a sociable mood, so I texted my friend Riley and was gonna ask if we could do like a voice call or something, because I was for once I was feeling kind of lonely and I wanted someone to talk to because I was missing my bestie, and she had this ability, and it's one of the things I miss most about like talking with her. She had this ability where she could just feel that I was feeling down or lonely, and she would just like text at the most like opportune time like ever. And I really miss that. I miss I miss her in general, but like I miss having someone like that in my life who's able to just like sense when I need someone. Although ever since we've had to stop being in communication, that feeling of wanting to socialize with someone has completely and utterly diminished for the most part. So it was really rare that it came back today. So I texted him, and of course he was unavailable. So, then my brain got all depression and was like, see, this is why you shouldn't need people, because every time you reach out to them, they're busy. Now, I know that's like I don't mean that in like a serious sense, because I shouldn't expect everybody to be around whenever I need them or want to talk to them. That was just my brain being negative. I don't mean that like in a legitimate sense. So instead, I ended up starting a new show that I purchased today called Oz. It's like an HBO show. It takes place it was released in 1997. It's about Oswald Maximum Security Penitentiary, and in particular, like a certain cell block, and then just like the relationships of the prisoners and the guards and whatever. I've heard it's really good. I have binged 5 or 6 episodes in a row. Each of them about an hour. So, I've been at my desk with headphones on for 4 or 5 hours watching the show. It's very good, and like each season, I think it's 8 episodes. So I'm almost done with season 1 already. So then I hopped in the shower, and well, I already kind of spoiled the start. When I was getting out of the shower, I slipped on the floor and I fell backwards. I managed to catch myself on the door and the door frame. Not catch myself to the point where I wouldn't fall, but I managed to slow myself down. I think I'm going to have to pause. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I overestimated how long that noise was going to go on for. I think we're good. Yeah, so I fell backwards, and then I had to drag myself across the very rough carpet and bathroom flooring to get up off the floor. My legs, my knees, my feet are all in pain. I called my mom and told her what was going on, just in case I'm still banged up whenever she comes to visit. I doubt I will be, because there's like a week in between that, but just in case. She was worried it's the meds, the Lexapro, but said there's no way. I think I just lost my balance, which, isn't really a rare thing. Cerebral palsy and all kind of has that effect on people. One last thing. My doctor texted, and I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try this med for anxiety that apparently also helps people with depression. It's like bus. Here we go. BUSPIRONE. Okay, yeah, PIRONE. I don't know how to pronounce that. Brand name Buspar. I don't know. So I've read that people with cerebral palsy suffer from motor issues and moving and blah blah blah. So here's hoping it doesn't happen to me, but based on what happened with the previous medication, we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because I touched on everything that I really wanted to talk about. I just want to thank you all again for being awesome. And bestie, I miss you a lot, especially today and given the earlier circumstances. Okay. Sorry for the pause. I'm just pain. So if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date and things I post. Follow me on Twitter. Do you see post over there? Link for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all, but most importantly, I wish my best to you more than anyone else and anything else in the entire world, and I can't wait to stalk her again, hang out with her, do stuff with her, watch shows, play games, watch movies. Oh, tomorrow's Friday the 13th, by the way. I'm probably going to watch some kind of horror movie. Heads up. I imagine it'll be after the ramble, though, so you probably won't get to hear me talk about it till the next day. We'll see. Yeah, but bestie, I miss you, and I love you, and you're the best. I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.